You are a yummy pink donut. Check out the altcoin index here. Here we have pure altcoins. This is the others index, friends. Remember, I just drew this randomly from before. We just have like some spike up. We follow the trajectory. Well, this is others right now, and we did have the little pump up of justice. We need a lot more to go though, and this is just the first sign of life from Bitcoin, and that power of Bitcoin is extremely important, as we know, friends, because Bitcoin is the monetary base of our Ponzi internet money known as crypto. So I've seen a lot of people asking, how far is Bitcoin going to run before we have to be careful? Be careful, like it's friends, it's outside of our control. We can't even do much out here, but if you want to just check it out, friends, this is obviously Bitcoin at 88,000. Everyone's just throwing numbers out. We have no freaking idea, man. Just something you guess you could do is do like a fib extension here, friends, to the bottom here. And you go, okay, like you're definitely going to 94. Maybe you go to 142. I don't know, before it comes and stops again. That'd be big. These big numbers, by the way. So we did the fib level from the top to the bottom here. Pretty much saying, man, like 250K, 280K, that's like definitely euphoria. Don't believe anybody if they say, well, no, it's going to keep going up. And it's kind of funny, but everyone's acting confident now. What I'm going to do, I'm play some nice pumpy G music because everyone's saying, oh, well, yeah, don't worry, I'll sell at 250K. I don't know, man. Would you sell at 140? What if it stops at 140? Okay, so no one really knows when it comes to these targets. You're just going to have to hope that you are positioned well in your altcoins, because that's all that's going to matter very, very shortly. Look at this, friends. The only way to make it is to believe. Remember, look at this, man. Bitcoin used to be $2.70. So glad I didn't buy in on that mess. Look at that. And then it started to crank up from $2.70. So, yeah, man, what are people saying about coins today? Are they saying, okay, maybe there's, maybe shout out to the Poker Center family, HexJam, Hex, I believe in friendship, Pika on Pulse Chain. As you see, friends, when it comes to all of these, yes, all of these coins, there's always going to be non-believers every time there's a red candle. So that just doesn't make anything different. The difference is how much energy, how much community is available to basically pick up the pieces when there is demand for people to come and join in the future. So only the strong hands will make it. Only the strong believers. There is no formula out here to tell you that something will definitely go up. I'm still helpful though. Pulse Chain, hold on. We're going to the moon. We are having fun with a lot of the meme coins out here. So even if I'm looking at the Pulse Chain core coin prices today, remember they take a bit of a slide here. I'm just showing you just from earlier, friends. Look at this, taking a bit of a slide, minus 7%, just it retraces. This is nothing, man. This is nothing. But you're just waiting for that Bitcoin, that slingshot. That's what you're waiting for. That slingshot to finally be done. It's not even finally. Like you want it to go high as possible, because the higher it goes, the bigger the alt season. I mean, I just want to show you. Look what happened in. Let's go back and look at 2017, the other Donald Trump presidency, right? If you go look at what happened to Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin, it went from 1,000, broke the high, goes up to 20,000, and then has a pit stop around here in the middle. Okay, we had a pit stop in the middle. There was one big alt season there, and then look at the big giant mammoth one occurs after Bitcoin continues up even higher. So a lot of people were stressing at that time. I remember even Randy Boo, crypto bands, because I wasn't around in 2017. I just have to go off everyone else's stories and all the pieces I put together. Everyone was like wondering, like, hey, are altcoins ever going to move? And then yeah, like not only did they move, friends, you had like the Verge did a 1000x in a month. That's insane, did a 1000x move. So that's when like XRP completed 650x pump. So yes, man, a lot of things happen. If Bitcoin goes up and up and up, the higher it goes, the better. And you don't want it to stop now. You just want it to keep continuing. Also, if you're just curious, look what happened last time. So we had 1, 2, 3 candles for Bitcoin. These are monthly. Only on the 4th candle did we start to see Solana and Bonk appear. Okay, Solana, Bonk, Dog with Hat. Maybe not Bonk. Maybe that came earlier. But around those things. And that was just the front runners of everything to come after that. Look when, for example, Pulse Chain and everything started moving. Pulse Chain, PDI, it was the last 2 months. So you have 7 months, remember? It was only in the final 2 that most things started to show life. Okay, and that would, if that repeated again, I'm not going to say it definitely will repeat again, but we're on month 3 now. So could be repeating again. Maybe next month in December, we start to see more. And then I think the big moves would happen in Feb, March next year. So that would be in line with the 4-year cycle, and we'll take it from there. having some fun here as well. If crypto doesn't pump, friends, in 2025, we have our backup strategy. So just me here, throw my skill set around, friends, making pizza. This is what everyone should be doing, by the way, right now. I'm not even joking. Everyone right now, instead of throwing your money in, say, turbo leverage things, not actual spot altcoins, but as in like real leverage on the exchanges, you're not going to get the yield farming that you want, which is pretty much what people are doing. You're not going to grow your account the way you think you are. You're much better off. I'm not saying to do this. I'm just saying statistically, most people are better off doing it very simple. Getting a credit card loan, getting a loan, a very short-term loan, throwing it in, you buy the coins, and then you just start paying it off immediately. Or using your own cash savings. That's statistically what would work out, especially in this period of time now. But you have to be careful, because if it doesn't work out, you get smacked. Also, friends, I scroll down, first thing I see, the great power of AI as well. AI is getting better. And if I have to watch this, you do as well, friends. This is pretty much what's going on. Yeah, man. I mean, like, it's about to get a lot more crazy next year, because I've been watching this AI thing get better and better and better. They fix the fingers, they fix the weird jaw lines, they fix the eyes. It's going nuts. Next year, friends, a pump to the heavens. This is the Microstrategy chart. This is crazy, man. Just check this out. Wee bang. That's 30 years or something, man. That's big. Yeah, it actually is 25 years, by the way. Can you imagine, man? That's wild. It took 25 years for the stock to come back. So I've already told you of my prophecy, the crypto resurrection prophecy. Altcoins will come back from the dead. But everyone, it's not the prophecy part. The prophecy part is old stuff comes back from the dead, like an actual comeback. Microstrategy, man, spent 13 years in that dungeon, and then they still ran it back turbo. It took a while, man. It came in. Look how tough it was back here, by the way. You know, Microstrategy retraced the whole move. Look at this. It retraced literally the whole move. I remember even Richard Hart, friends. Richard Hart made a tweet about it down here. Because it literally, this was the whole move, because Bitcoin retraced everything. This is at the bottom of the bear market. This is FTX collapse right here. It goes up, does a full 99% retrace of the move, and then it actually busts a high. Just, how are you meant to trade that, man? How are you meant to, like, there's no rhyme or reason to that. You literally just have to believe. But also, you got to be careful, because look, the odds of a chart doing that is very, very low as well. Speaking of FTX as well, look at this. 2 years ago, FTX collapsed and crypto took a hit in the pooper. Launch FTX, use the funds, slippy grippy, and too big to fail, and then bro down. That's it. I'm telling you guys, it's going to be sweet. So that was pretty much, friend, that was exactly 2 years ago, man. That was, just think about how much we've changed in 2 years. Like, if you're thinking about even Pulse Chain, core coins, even other DeFi mid-curve stuff, a lot can happen in 2 years. We went from literally peak depression. Now everyone's like, oh, I'm feeling so optimistic about life and whatever. It's just, but it's not knowing. That's the part that kills everybody. I think it's important to also shout out to the Ditto community as well, friends. Donald Trump is a living meme. Very important. He's a living meme himself. Does it mean much for the crypto industry? Yes. Yes, it does. Okay, he's a living meme. You got to remember this as well, friends. Think about this. Uncle Joe Biden, okay, Sleepy Joe Biden. He's pretty much a walking corpse. Slow. No more youth and vigor. No energy. Well, that was exactly the 2021 cycle we had, wasn't it? We had a slow, crappy cycle, low energy, couldn't even hit 100K. It was just an abomination. That's it. Couldn't double bot top, just couldn't do anything, right? Are we going to get a Trump pump? Probably. Doge coming back, all these things coming back. Man, friends, Donald Trump and Elon, they're like some super port force power as well. Oh, man, it's going to be big. So Bitcoin, right, it followed the archetype of meme, cults, and religions. And it's only fitting, I think, that we have a massive bull market to take crypto to 10 trillion in this cycle. Would you sell at 10 trillion? Probably, yeah, but does it have to stop at 10 trillion? Remember, markets, they front run the future, so they don't have to go there and stop. They could go and like, hey, let's go poke 14 trillion and then retrace the whole move. So that'll be crazy. Shout out to my friend Somi as well. The digital gold rush. I love these friends. We'll put all these logos in because that's exactly what we're about here. So I'm definitely going to have to play some Cranky G music. It is a digital gold rush because what we're doing is there's all these brands, potential brands that exist, memes, cults, religions, and they all live on the internet. They are nations without barriers. That's it. Okay, they're countries without borders. There's no sea that separates. It's not. It's literally, it's on the internet. It's internet money. So all you do is you're sending information to each other now. So if you send information, friends, the market gives you a value, which is smart, right? If you ask each person, oh, how much should this thing be worth? They got no idea. But if you ask the whole market, oh, the whole thing's worth 3 trillion. Why? Because you have a certain number of people. So if we're going to go from today, friends, if we want to go, remember when we were 2.5 trillion people, 2.5 trillion market cap in crypto, we had about 500 million people. The trajectory is we're going to have about 1 billion by the end of next year. About 1 billion. So that's a 2x of the user base. It's a 4 on the price increase. It gets us around 4 trillion. And that's what everybody's doing. Everybody is hunting for the next big idea. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for, okay, memes, cults, religions. Look, when are we going to get the vegans in? When are we going to get, I don't know, maybe different religious affiliations, different types of groups of people in the world where they're just probably going to have their own cliques and their own groups. By the way, I've already got the vegans in. They're like, I think XLM, friends, Stellar is the vegan version. It literally is. It's like a pro-vegan thing out here. So a lot of these things, though, they won't translate well to crypto. Not all of them will. All right. Some of them will. Not all of them will. We were making our new culture. That's the best part. That's why it's a digital gold rush. You see? So we got the easy part out first. Look, you have dog, right? Doge was, man's best friend. Hey, it's funny. Let's put a dog on it. That's it. Okay. Now there's other things are coming. I have a video here, right, about dumping crypto. Oh, you just want to sell on the next guy. Do you want to know the irony of that statement? Do you know all of life is selling on the next guy? All of life. Do you know people are working in economies today? What are you working for? You're working for the fact that there's going to be more humans in the future who are literally going to be bidding up the value of whatever the hell it is you're buying. People who own a home, your home only has value over time if the population in the city you're in sustains itself. You see now, friends, that's pretty much the whole game. The whole game, oh, more people are coming. So you don't have to reinvent the wheel here. You just see it in crypto. Okay, price is going up, which means people are coming. Okay, what are they going to be doing? They're going to be going around to digital neighborhoods and spending their capital. They do that. We actually do that. And it was fascinating, man. I found out, right, after so much research, man, so much deep thinking, a lot of people buy stuff they don't even need. A lot. It turns out a lot. It's just funny in crypto. Everyone pretends like, oh, I'm now going to be Mr. Rational. I've got my smart suit on. I've got a tie on. I've got leather shoes on. I'm going to be really, really smart with my money. What a load of crap. You guys see the stuff that most people buy things they don't actually need. They just want it. Maybe the marketing was good, So, and by the way, like, do you wear cologne? Okay, if you wear cologne, you're buying something you don't actually need. You just think you need it. It's it. You could just shower. You could just put soap on. Why do you need that, right? But you get to see the point. It's like it's literally everything. There's not many things you actually need. So if people are going off different rules in their heads with how they allocate their time and their money, it's important to study it, isn't it? Most importantly, fire up, friends. Here is Randy Boot. I believe in Somi. I believe in you, friends, because the only way to make it through this is just to believe. But we did the hard part now. Now Bitcoin's at 88,000. Hopefully it's going to be at 100,000 soon. It gets that big media wave number. And then we see these multiple seasons. Final note, I do believe how we rounded off in Q1 of 2024 with Bitcoin rounding off in this time period in terms of the prices, I believe that will continue the same way in this cycle. So I think it's here this period. I think it's going to happen again, to be honest. And it's going to happen again, and it's going to be good and bad. It's going to be bad if you're trying to sell the absolute top. It's going to be bad. It's going to be good though in terms of probably giving a lot of people a chance to make money. It'll be great like that. It'll be harder to predict. So I got a feeling like it's not going to be like all in, all out. I don't know why. I know blockchain backer thinks it's going to be like that. Something tells me it's not going to be. Something tells you it's going to be. Well, look, I'm studying it closely this year, man. In 2024, what happened? Look, the alt season stuff that happened here, okay, it was not the same as the DeFi season in the previous Bitcoin halving year up here. It was not the same, okay? It was different. Firstly, it was weaker. It was much weaker, and a lot of the opportunity came onto on-chain stuff, okay? But this thing rounded off a long period more. So there's more chances. So in DeFi season, Everything went up, everything dropped, it was over. It was literally over. Okay, but what happened in this year was, man, we just had multiple runnings. The celebrity meme coins are coming appear. Remember, all these things kept appearing. And yeah, I know it didn't get harder and harder, but they stayed around for a longer time. And that could be the whole industry is bigger. That's why. So we might be looking forward to that, where we have multiple alt seasons. But there will be a point, though. The first 1 or 2 is going to be really scary. Probably the second one. Everyone's going to think, oh, it's over. Might not be over. But I think something will appear on the third leg, where we're like, okay, it feels like we're overstaying our welcome now. You know, it really does. I mean, like, you've already got Hawk Tour Girl about to launch a meme coin. So something's going to make us compelled to think, hey, it's getting a bit silly now. You know what I mean? But bull markets, by the way, bull markets don't end on it's getting a bit silly. It doesn't end on it's getting a bit silly. It ends on it got so ridiculous. This ridiculousness is the new normal, like $400,000 JPEGs. You're an idiot if you weren't long and you don't believe in it. You're an idiot. Okay, that's why they don't stop it like, oh, we're kind of a bit expensive. No. It's like, okay. How are you going to justify this in the future? Okay, something to think about. Like, subscribe, belly button, or catch you in the next one.